ऑनलाइन क्लास शुरू हो रहा है। Hello guys, I am from Gaugrass Maths Hub. I am going to explain question number 23 that has been taken from exercise 6.3 chapter 6 application of derivatives tangent and normal. The question is prove that the curves x equal to y square and xy equal to k cut at right angle if 8k square equal to 1. This is the question about which I am going to discuss here. Here I shall write solution. Solution implied that here you can see two curves are available. This curve x equal to y square or y square equal to x is in the form of a parabola, and this curve xy equal to k is a straight line. Two curves cut at right angle. So here I shall write, since the both curves meet at a point, hence the intersection point at which the tangents of both curve are perpendicular to each other. Let the slope of first curve be m1 and the slope of second curve be m2, then m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. This is the concept related to this question. Since the both curves meet at a point, two curves are there, both curves meet at a point, hence intersection point will be there. At the intersection point, the tangents of both curves will be perpendicular to each other. Let the slope of first curve be m1. Slope of first curve, slope of tangent of first curve. Here I shall write slope of tangent to first, the slope of tangent to first be m1 and slope of tangent to second slope of tangent to second. Let the slope of tangent to first, this is first, IST, let the slope of tangent to first curve be m1 and the slope of tangent to second curve be m2, then m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. This is the concept. On that basis this question will be solved. What shall I do here? First of all, two curves meet at a point, hence we have to find out the intersection point. To find the intersection point, imply that first curve I shall write x equal to y square. First curve and x y equal to k second curve. X equal to y square first curve, x equal to y square first curve, x y equal to k second curve. What to do here? Here again I shall write x y equal to k, imply that here in place of x I shall put y square. Here it is given x equal to y square. So here in place of x I shall put y square. So here write y square into y equal to k, imply that y raised to the power 3 equal to k. So you will get here y equal to k raised to the power 1 over 3. Here you have got implied that y equal to k raised to the power 1 over 3. This thing you have got. The ordinate of the intersection point will be k raised to the power 1 over 3. Now y equal to k raised to the power 1 over 3 will be put in the equation of first curve. So here I shall write put y equal to k raised to the power 1 over 3 in the equation of first curve, imply that here you can see value of y. So here you will get x equal to, in place x is equal to y square, imply that x equal to, in place of y I shall put k raised to the power 1 over 3. So here write k raised to the power 1 over 3 whole का square. So you will get imply that x is equal to k raised to the power 2 over 3. This thing you have got 2 over 3. 2 over 3. This thing you have got. X is equal to k raised to the power 2 over 3. Here you will get y equal to k raised to the power 1 over 3. Hence the coordinates of the intersection point will be, hence the coordinates of the intersection point will be x equal to k raised power 2 over 3. This will be the abscissa. X equal to k raised power 2 over 3 will be abscissa. So here write k raised to the power 2 over 3 comma, or ordinate will be y. So here write k raised to the power 1 over 3. Now here you have got the intersection point k raised to the power 2 over 3 comma k raised to the power 1 over 3. This is the intersection point. Now what we'll do next? Here it says the slope of tangent of first curve, slope of tangent of second curve. Both will be multiplied together, will be equal to -1, like this, m1 into m2 equal to -1. So here we have to find out the slope of tangent to the first curve. First of all, we have to find out. So what should I do here? Here write first curve. So here I shall write. Now taking first curve, x equal to, imply that x equal to y square, x equal to y square. We shall differentiate x equal to y square both sides. So here I shall write on differentiating both sides WRT. WRT means with respect to x. Here I shall write x. The first curve we have got x equal to y square, and differentiating both sides with respect to x. So we shall get here I shall write implied that d over dx of x equal to d over dx of y square, implied that here d over dx of x comes out to be 1. Here d over dx of y square, in center function y square is available. Here in denominator dx is available. Both are different. That's why d will be conjugated with y, comes out to be dy over dx will be multiplied. For time being, in place of y, let x. So d over dx of x square comes out to be 2x. So here I write 2x, but in place of x, I shall write y. You will get here 2y dot dy over dx will be multiplied together equal to 1. Here equal to 1, not equal to 1, this is correct. This is 1 equal to 2y dot dy over dx. So what we'll do here, find the value of dy over dx. So here I shall write dy over dx equal to 1 over 2y. 1 over 2y. dy over dx equal to 1 over 2y. Now what we'll do here? Here again I shall write dy over dx input. Take the coordinates of the intersection point. Here y coordinate. Y coordinate means k raised power 1 over 3 I shall write. Here write. Take the coordinate here. So here I shall write k raised to the power 2 over 3 comma k raised to the power 1 over 3 is equal to 1 over 2i. So here write 1 over 2. And in place of y, I shall take k raised to the power 1 over 3. So here write k raised to the power 1 over 3. This thing will be written. dy over dx at the intersection point k raised to the power 2 over 3 comma k raised to power 1 over 3 comes out to be 1 over 2 k raised power 1 over 3. This will give the slope of tangent to the first curve. Because here I have taken first curve. So here I shall write, hence the slope of the tangent to the first curve is equal to 1 over 2 k raised to the power 1 over 3. This thing we have got. Hence the slope of the tangent to the first curve is equal to 1 over 2 dot k raised power 1 over 3. This thing we have got. Now we shall take the second curve and process the thing like this. Now taking the second curve implied that second curve you have got xy equal to k. So here I shall write second curve on differentiating both sides WRT x. WRT x. This is x. Now taking second curve implied that xy equal to k and differentiating both sides WRT x. What to do here? Here I shall write d over dx of xy equal to d over dx of k, implied that d over dx of xy, here you can see x is a variable, y is also variable. Two variables are multiplied together. You have to differentiate the product of two variables. So here we shall use product rule. Here x is a variable, y is a variable. Two products are multiplied together. So here we shall use the product rule in order to differentiate xy. Product rule. The product rule says first function as it is dot d over dx of second function y plus second function as it is dot d over dx of x. So we shall get equal to 0. Why 0? Here you can see d over dx of k. Here k is a constant. First order derivative of a constant comes out to be 0. d over dx of k comes out to be 0. Now do the operation here. Here x, I shall write x dot d over dx of y comes out to be dy over dx plus y, I shall write y equal to d over dx of x. d over dx of x comes out to be 1. So we shall get implied that dy over dx equal to minus y over x. dy over dx equal to minus y over x. Again I shall write implied that dy over dx input at the point k is equal to 2 over 3 comma k is equal to 1 over 3 equal to, here you have got minus y, in here I try minus, in place of y I shall write this one k raised to the power 1 over 3. So here write k raised to the power 1 over 3 whole over x. X I shall write k raised to the power 2 over 3. So here write minus 1 will be popped out. K raised power 1 over 3 over k raised power 2 over 3 comes out to be k raised to the power 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3, implied that here you can write equal to, this one will be equal to, again I can write here equal to, no problem, equal to write. So what to do here? Minus 1 I shall write here minus 1 dot k raised to the power, here 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3. So you shall get here minus 1 over 3. This thing like that. Do the operation. K raised power 1 over 3 minus 2 over 3. So here LCM will be 3. 1 minus 2 comes out to be minus 1 over 3. Minus 1 will be 1 over 3. So here you will get implied that M2 is equal to minus k raised to the power 1 over 3. This thing you have got. Here value of M1 you have got this one. This will be the M1. M1. So here I shall write, since the tangents of both curves are perpendicular to each other. Hence, M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. This is the formula. Since the tangent of both curves are perpendicular to each other, hence the slope of tangent to the first curve multiplied to slope of tangent to the second curve will be equal to minus 1. Value of M1 I shall take from this place. So here I shall write, in place of M1 I shall write 1 over 2 k raised to the power 1 over 3 M1 dot M2 I shall write minus k raised to the power minus 1 over 3 whole over 1 I can write this one equal to minus 1, imply that Here you can see -1 is there in numerator, here -1 is there available. So both will be multiplied together, yeah, both will be cancelled out. -1 will be cancelled out. We'll get here 1. So now what we'll do here? 2 here write 2k raised to the power 1/3 multiply to 2k raised power 1/3 multiply to इतना comes out to be 8. One over 3k. Now I shall check the things with key point whether it is correct or not. Think some mistakes might have been gone into, but the key point we shall check. Now what we have got here? Here you can see here value of M1 we have got 1/2 k raised power 1/3. Value of M2 will be -1 over this one equal to -1. So what we'll do in this case? Here you have got this one, here this will be this one. So in this case I have written what will do next? Next I shall do here -1. So here write -1 over 2k raised to power 1/3. This thing we have got. This -1 will multiply to 1. Here you will get -1 over 2 k raised power this one you have got. Here you have got into here you have got k raised power -1/3 over 1. This thing we have got equal to -1. This one will be cancelled out. Here you will get implied that one over 2 k raised power 1/3 dot here k raised power 1/3 is there in numerator, that will be thrown back to denominator. So here I shall write 1 over k raised power 1/3. I can write very well in bracket like this equal to 1. The implied that. Now what we'll do next? Next both things will be multiplied together. So we'll get here 1/1. This thing will got. So this will be multiplied together. So here will be 2k. Multiply this one. This one 2 to 2. Or k base will be the same. 1/3 plus 1/3 comes out to be 2/3. So here we will get 2/3 equal to 1. So what will do next? Next I shall do both side 2k raised power 2 over 3 का whole cube equal to 1 का whole cube. This thing we have got. So again here I shall get imply that here 2 raised power 3 comes out to be 8. Here k raised power 2 over 3 का whole cube comes out, 3 will be cancelled, I will get here k square equal to 1. So this thing we have got. 8k square equal to 1. This will be the correct. Here you can see this one and this one. QED I shall write QED. Quote irate demand tandem. 8k square equal to 1. 8k square equal to 1. In this way here calculation was complicated. That's why I have checked the things from the key points. This is the correct. The value of M1 is this one. Value of M2 is this one. M1 is the slope of tangent to the first curve. M2 is the slope of tangent to the second curve. M1 is the slope of tangent to the first curve. M2 is the slope of tangent to the second curve. The slope of tangent to the first curve, slope of tangent to the second curve, both will be multiplied together. We will get here -1. Do the operation, process the things. Finally, we have got 8k square equal to 1. 8k square equal to 1. This thing we have got. In this process, I have completely explained and discussed. Question number 23. That has been taken from exercise 6.3, chapter 6, application of the derivative, tangential and normal. Next chapter I shall begin exercise 6.3, belonging to application of derivative, in which I shall discuss about approximation. Approximation, x will be the, let x be the natural number. So whatever errors occur in x, that error will be noted at delta x, and original thing is there x. The x is the original variable. Error in measuring of x will be delta x. On basis of x and delta x and first order derivative, we shall calculate the approximation of a function or variable. Till now, okay guys, thanks.